A large volcanic area near Naples is at risk of eruption after the area experienced the strongest earthquake in the last 40 years. The incident occurred in the early hours of the morning at Campy Flea. The largest constellation of old volcanic craters from this event constitutes 4.2 earthquakes of large seismic activity. In this group, the crater has been rising for some time, years, and especially the last few months. We do not see the end of this period considering that seismic activity has increased in recent months. Carlo Doglioni, president of the Italian National Institute of Geophysics and Volcanology. INGV stated that the worst case in the TGC-24 scenario according to Leone's dog was an eruption similar to the previous one in 1538, which left a series of small hills and craters, which in the best case scenario is that this activity can be stopped as it was after an initial period of prolonged unrest in the 1980s. We keep an eye on things, but we don't know what the results will be, says. We cannot predict with certainty the location or time of an eruption, and that even a small eruption will trigger social unrest. The 7 most vulnerable areas are inhabited, including part of the Naples camp, which is home to at least 360,000 people. Not so with the nearby cone-shaped Mount Vesuvius, whose eruption in 79 destroyed the Roman city of Pompeii, and an eruption of Herculean volcano 39,000 years ago cleared Camp F of magma, creating the 7-mile-long Cal-Er depression, in contrast to the much more active Vesuvius. Scientists The National Institute of Geophysics and Volcanology INGV in Italy and University College London UCL jointly produced a study in June that concluded the volcano was nearing its breaking point and was in an extremely dangerous state, with the study finding thousands of small volcanoes. Earthquakes occurring since the 1950s have weakening the caldera basin at the top of the volcano because the pressure beneath it causes conditions to mature. Solve, the director of ATVJPE de Naples, stated that there is a high risk of strong vibration. He also mentioned that on September 18 he wrote a letter to the Naples Council recommending that buildings undergo safety checks starting with hospitals and schools, and that emergency protocols be implemented.